Let's talk about solving a quadratic equation by completing the square when we're going to get decimal answers. So the question says solve the quadratic equation by completing the square, and we need to first choose the appropriate form and fill in the blanks with the correct numbers. Then we're going to solve the equation. So if we're looking at this, x squared plus 12x plus 23 equals 0. We typically look to see if there's a number here, and there's not, so we're good. We don't have to divide by anything. We do need to clear out this 23, so we're going to subtract and let it go to the other side so that we have x squared plus 12x, and then some nice room for completing the square equals negative 23, and okay, I saw the negative 23 and thought, oh, we can't take a square root of a negative, but perhaps the number that we put in to complete the square is going to take care of that. So let's go ahead with this problem. We want to take half of 12, which is 6, and then we're going to square it. There we go. Plus 36 is going to cure all our problems. If we plus 36 on the left, we have to plus 36 on the right. And so I'm going to end up with x squared. Oh, hang on. I don't have to really rewrite it like that. Let's go ahead and rewrite it this way. X plus 6 squared equals, and here we have, let's see, 7 and 6 is 13, positive 13. And we need to square root both sides. So we have x plus 6 equals the square root of 13. And we also have x plus 6 equals the negative square root of 13. And we're going to minus 6 on both sides to get this. Square root of 13 minus 6. And x equals a negative square root of 13 minus 6. So we need to, first of all, we can choose. I got a little ahead of myself. Dun, 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 dun. We're going to choose this one so that we can write in the plus. We knew that because we had a plus here, so we're going to have a plus there. We're going to put a 6 here and a 13 over here. And then the solution, they want us to round our answer to the nearest hundredth. So I have a calculator. It's not a fancy calculator. And I'm going to turn it on. And I'm going to go square root. So calculators have square root in different places. You're going to have to find that. This one happens to be second function, square root 13. I'm going to hit enter just so it goes ahead and puts that 3.60555. It's an irrational number, goes on forever. And then I'm going to go minus 6. So my first answer is x equals a negative 2.394. So if I'm stopping at hundredths, tenths, hundredths, I'm going to keep that 9 because the 4 next to it isn't big enough to round it up. And then I have to do the other one. I need a negative. I'm going to type a minus. Actually, I'm not going to type a minus. I'm going to type the negative. And then I'm going to put second function square root. And I'm going to get 13 in there, hit enter, let it just be that. So I have negative 3.60555 like now. And then I'm going to go minus 6, enter. And I have negative 9.605. So I'm going to have negative 9.6. Instead of 0, I'm going to round it up to a 1 because the next number is a 5. So that should give us the right answer. Let's go look at the explanation to double check. See how they've solved theirs. And yes, we have the same numbers, so doing great.